everybody, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Erin and I make crochet videos, market day vlogs, and many other things. Today's video is going to be a market day vlog. We are going to Fall River today. Fall River is about an hour and a half away from me, so it's going to take a little bit for me to get there, but we'll be good once we get there. I got all my stuff in the back. There she is. And we're going to go to Fall River. Now, I know I haven't posted in a long time either, so I've been trying to make videos, so bear with me here, but I really have been trying to make videos. This video is definitely going to go up, and we're going to go to a clip where I was trying to do a market prep video, and I will explain why I've been gone and why I haven't been posting as much. But as soon as school ends, things will pick up. So let's go back to that clip. Okay, let's catch up because it's been a hot minute since I've posted anything on here. If you see a tail, I'm very sorry. Fig is on me and currently making biscuits. Hold on. Yeah, she's making biscuits. So, one of the reasons that I was not on here is because I specifically needed to focus on my classroom management. As a teacher, classroom management is everything. And I knew that I needed work on my classroom management in order to be rehired for next year. So, if you didn't know, being a teacher, you get rehired every single year. It doesn't matter how many years of experience you have, you get rehired every year. Now, within the first 3 years of being in a district, you can get fired for any reason, basically. You are considered an at-will employee. That obviously you get paid, but like, you're considered at-will for 3 years. So they can fire you for something as stupid as your shoes are ugly. Like, that's how stupid it can be. Now, that's within your first 3 years of being in a district. If you make it to your 4th year, you then become professional. Okay? So when you become professional, it becomes a lot harder for them to fire you. They have to be very, they can't fire you for a reason as dumb as, they don't like your shoes. They need a legitimate reason. And they need to tell you that legitimate reason. So, needless to say, I've been very stressed because this is my first year in this district. And they can non-renew me if they so choose to. It happened to me last year. Unfortunately. And it's not because they didn't like me, it's not because of that. It's just they did not think I was a good fit for the job. To teach middle school music. Which, now that I think about it, I wasn't. So, obviously I took the elementary route and I love it. And I love this job so much that I needed to take my time to seriously look at my classroom management and be like, I need to focus specifically on this classroom management so that my principal knows that I'm working very, very, very hard to improve. And she saw that this year, and I was talking to her constantly about how I really want to be here next year. And she just informed me, not last week, the week before that I was going to be rehired next year. And that took a ton of weight off of my shoulders. I have been celebrating and relishing in the fact that I'm going to have a job next year and don't have to relive what I did last summer, which that's a whole other story that I could tell you guys at some other point because I don't want to bore you to death. Now, the other reason that I was not on here was because I actually got in a car accident. So, I would have been posting videos a lot sooner, but I did get in a car accident. Now, if you want to completely skip this part, have at it. I completely understand, especially if you've been in something really traumatic. I don't blame you. I am going to be posting pictures up on the right hand corner over here. So please be warned. If you don't want to listen to it, please move on with the video. So essentially what happened was I was pulling into work, and the gate that is normally secured was not. It was windy and gross and rainy that day. So I remember when I pulled into the parking lot, either the gate swung out and went straight through my windshield, or it was already kind of there, and when I pulled in I didn't notice it and went straight into it. Needless to say, it should not have been there, whatever. Like, it should not have been there. So, I have never been so scared in my life, because that pole and that gate came inches from my face. Obviously, I called 911, and I was fine. The only thing that was wrong with me, I was covered with glass. I have never felt so lucky, and I know I had a guardian angel with me that day. I am so grateful that I am not hurt, and it could have been so much worse. But it did, in fact, total my car. Now, if you can see in the pictures, the airbags did not go off. But if you saw that blind spot came off a little bit. I don't know what that's called, but that blind spot on the left side came off a little bit, and that's where the airbag sensors were. And it messed up the airbag sensor and totaled the car. So this took a month for me to get a new car, because the insurance was taking forever. It was crazy. And thank the Lord, I have a new car now. I have a new 2020, well, it's not new, it's used, but I have a 2023 Hyundai Kona now. And I am very happy with it. It is much bigger, and I wanted a bigger car for crochet stuff. So I got a mini SUV, basically, and I'm in love with it. It's fantastic. So, needless to say, there's obviously been a huge reason why I have not been here. And that's basically it in a nutshell. But, anyway, enjoy! Okay, so now that I'm here, I have to tell you guys a story. So, I'm on my way here, and I got on the phone with my mother. And my mother started talking about tables for some reason, and then I literally blinked and realized I left my tables at my house. So did I have to go out to Walmart and buy tables? Yes. Do I have ADD to the umpteenth degree? Yes. Is it my mother's fault? Yes. So, that was an adventure. I had to stop by Walmart. I was like, this is ridiculous. But we made it. We're here. That's all that matters. I'm all set up. I'm ready to rock and roll. We have been open now for 7 minutes. I had a couple people come over already before we even opened. So, and I am here till 4 o'clock. So, I'll be here for a while, and it's fine. No big deal. It's not even that cold out. It's about 53 degrees outside, which to me is nothing because I'm a New Englander. So this is like summer to me. So, especially in May. But the weather's actually supposed to start warming up soon, which is exciting. And yeah, so I will check back in when I have sold a couple of things. And yeah, holy cow, friends, I sold a lot already, and it is 12:33. We opened about a half an hour ago. So far I have sold a possum, a rose, a fox snuggler, a leggy frog, and an elephant. Now, I'm just saying this as somebody who's been now doing markets for almost a year. If you are just starting out and you want to start doing markets, I highly, 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 highly recommend that you get Square. Square is a app that you can put on your phone. It allows you to take credit cards and stuff like that. There is a little bit of a fee, but it's not the end of the world type of thing, and it is absolutely amazing. I wouldn't be getting a lot of these sales if it wasn't for Square, because every single sale that I have made right now has been on Square. So I highly suggest that you get something similar, Square or something similar, because you will get more money. People are more, are more like, I'm trying to think of the word, like they are more willing, they're willing is basically what I'm trying to say. They're more willing to pay and buy things on their card versus cash. So that's why I have the card thing. It just makes life a lot easier. So yeah, I'm super pumped that within a half an hour I've made about $75. So pretty awesome. So I can't wait to see what the grand total is going to be at the end of this market, but yeah, I'll check back in very shortly. Some of the eyes that I'm doing, some of them are resin, some of them are actually hand painted, so they would be a little bit more because of that.
You want that one? Okay, then I can get that one.
I do pretty good. I do compromise, especially with these, because I have these like the black eyes versus these, and I keep them all at 15. It's just easier that way.
Yeah, for sure.
I love that you love the possum. Some of my crochet friends that I have, they make the roadkill ones, which is like it's literally it's so mean, but it's so funny.
All right, hon. So we've got one of these little gators.
Okay.
We've got 2 frogs, mini frogs, and then the possum that she's got. So
Okay.
how much do I owe you?
All right. So that's 10, 10, 30.
Do you want me to do card, or do you want me to send like a Venmo?
Whatever works for you. I got Venmo, I have Cash App, I have Square, I have a million things.
You want to do Venmo?
I can do Venmo, that's fine. And there's my code.
30. Aaron, right?
That's me.
Oh, yeah, because he threw it. It's okay. It's ours anyway, so it's not a big deal. He threw one. Yeah, he's just having a meltdown over there. So.
It's Buzz Lightyear here. He wants to see Buzz Lightyear fly. That's all he wants. That's all he wants to do is see Buzz Lightyear fly. That's it.
Let me know when you got it.
All right, let me see. I have gotten it. All right, and thank you very much. Absolutely. Enjoy.
Let's go, guys.
I sold more things. I got a, I sold a, I sold a possum. Actually, I think I sold 2 possums. I don't know, somewhere around there. I think I only have like 1 or 2 left. Possums have been a big hit, which is great. And then I sold a little leggy froggy, sold, I believe, an octopus. I don't know what else. I honestly, I'm losing track of what I've sold so far. So, I've been making a lot of money, and I'm like super excited. So, I have a feeling if I'd like to kind of play the game of like, how much money do I think I'm going to have at the end of the market? I think I'm going to have at least 200 plus. If not even more than that. So I really hope that I make a decent amount. My highest market that I've ever done, I think I got like almost $600. So I'm grateful for anything that I get, and I paid $50 to be here. So obviously I'm grateful for anything that I get, but my goal is always to get my vendor feedback, and everything else is obviously profit, and I love it. So yeah. The sun came out. I'm so excited. It was like raining when I first came here. But look at it. I got Mac Tech. It's so good. I saw the mac and cheese truck and I was like, yep, there's my lunch. So, cheers. You guys, my anchor sold. I was not expecting that. I'm so excited. I did not think I was going to ever sell that anchor, and I totally did. I sold it for $120 because I did, and I probably should have done it a little bit more, but I cannot believe I sold him. That just made my entire day. My day is complete, and we have 20 minutes left of this market. My day is complete. I'm coming here every year. Hey everybody, it's the next day. I figured I would come on here really quickly because I forgot to film how much I actually made. And I'm at another market right now. I'm not going to film this one because I just kind of want to have a relaxing market without having to film, and plus this battery's going to die. So I did 4 forms of payment. I did Cash App, Cash, Venmo, and Square. So in Cash App I got $135. In cash, I got $60. In Venmo, I got $51. And in Square, I got $75, which is a grand total of $321, minus the vendor fee, which was $50, which is my take home would be $271. So I did a really good day. That was a really good day, in my opinion. In Massachusetts, you don't really get markets that get a lot of money. So $271 leaving was actually really good. The most I've ever made in a Massachusetts market so far is almost $500. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you can give this video a like, and you can use if you could give this video a thumbs up and a like and a subscribe, that'd be amazing. I can't wait until I'm able to film more videos, but until then, stay tuned and have a fantastic morning, afternoon, evening, whatever day, and I will see you on the next video. Bye!